Oh, good morning. Firstly, apologies for yesterday not managing to get the number 18 tile done. I got it all planned out, and then I was driving home after the clash yesterday, and I thought, oh, it's all at the office. But never mind, we're here now, and it's all done. So here's tile 18 that was due yesterday. So top corner, top right corner, and you can see immediately we've got this wonderful swirl that we need to fill in. So I'm just going to join that one together from there to there. And then of course here we've got a line that needs to come in there. So we've got the space and then another one here. So this one's going to work out this time. The one on my monochrome version is sort of a little space missing, but I've not worried about that. I've just filled it in and left it because of course it's not going to sort of make a huge impact in the massive overall image. So there we go, little dots and dashes in there. Oh, good morning everybody. I know it's a little bit early, but I wanted to get this one done before class today. So still got a little bit of prep to do for that. So I thought I'd get on and let's do this first this morning. Okay, so here we go. I'm just sort of going to join that there, look, hold up. Add in this last sort of space in. And a little bubble there. And I'm just going to add those just down the side there. And the same on this side. So just sort of, and we go with that one. So then we've got this here. So I'm just going to sort of bring this to a conclusion. Round it off there. And then looking at this, we started with a grid. So I'm going to draw that in, lines that way. And then lines this way. See, I'm just following what was there before. And then looking at this, it went diagonally across. So I think I remember saying that even if they're not perfect diagonals, it doesn't matter. That actually helps with the design a little bit. Just join them so each box diagonally across from the next. Okay. And then if I just make it a little bit bigger, there we go. Just gonna draw inside each one of those shapes. So whatever they may be, just follow it round. There we are. You notice that I'm just rounding those corners off. It's leaving me a little bit of a design in the middle there. I'm just sort of taking it round each time. There we go. See how it just sort of works in that system there. Ooh, and this one. And just sort of keep it going. You think this just started as a grid? I really like this design. I like how it comes together. It's really nice. And it doesn't matter if you've got wobbly lines. It just all makes for the piece to look a little bit more interesting. So we're getting there now, aren't we? Tomorrow is going to be the 20th. There's like 5 more tiles to do after this. I'd have thought from a tiny tile we've created something like this. Who knows? Who knows where it's going to lead? Okay, let's have a look then. So we've got this little bit here to sort of deal with, haven't we? And I'm not going to take that completely all the way up. I'm just going to add maybe almost like a curve here. Let's just cap it off there. Go out a little bit so you can just see where. There you are. So let's finish off that curl there. And then I'm not going to sort of do a really big one to take over the whole space. Just going to add in a couple there, and then of course here I'll come in the opposite direction, maybe one in there, and a little one there, and of course, see I've got 2 here, so I'm going to do my 3 little bubbles there, and then 3 there as well. You see how I've just done a larger one in the middle, and same here, and a couple in that one there. Okay, I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna put one in there. So just have a look at your tile and see where it sort of fits, and if you can get a few in, then bring them in. See, just sort of a little bit of a cluster at the top there, like that. All right, let's do an aura around that shape. And then I'm going to fill it with bubbles. I'm going to try and work it so they sort of touch each other and they touch top and bottom. All right, just take your time with the bubbles. You find that if you just work your way around, you'll get a more consistent shape. And I think if you go a little bit too quick, they can be a little bit flat. And it's nice to create them, isn't it? And they're lovely. Let's just fill in those little gaps there. So we're just working them all up. There we go. Just in sections. All right. Just something. It's almost like finishing it off, isn't it? When you add a little black ink in there, it makes the difference, like a little heart almost, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to bring in a couple of lines here then, one either side, a little bit of curve there, and I'm going to make a little cup on the top. There we go. Speaking of cups, cup of tea. And then if I draw a line in the centre, one either side, and then you could either do one in the middle and then split up your space, same on that side, or you can just go freehand and start there and just work your way around. There we go. Put a couple of little dots in that one there. And let's have a little bit of a loop. And one on that side. And then I'm going to bring another one with little flowers in, just sort of sitting on the top there. So again, a long one up there. And let's just take one around. Oh, I'm going to sneak one in. And then maybe, you know, if you wanted to split it and then work between the two, whatever works. And here we go. I'm just going to add a few dots in. And that, as quick as it was, is tile number 18. So I'm going to sort of swiftly move on to, yeah, here we go, tile number 19. So where's this one leading us? Let's have a look. It's got a few things sort of coming in, haven't we? And a few things coming this way. I think the most obvious is this one here. So let's just bring that curve in there and join that one to that one. See how that now, let's bring that bubble in. That one works along there. So we can just sort of join those lines and finish off that shape. Just keeping in with it across the tile there. Easy done that was, wasn't it? There we go. Love that tangle. Right, next bit then. Let's look at this one here. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to create a bit of a bubble there. Join it together. Okay, so we've got this kind of thing. And then just looking at where my last curls ended, I'm just going to bring in those last bits. So So see, that one's going to go around there. And then this one. Let's take this one up here, I think, and just fill that bit in. So of course I can then just bring my swirls in. There we go, let's go a little bit bigger. And then bring it around. I think I've used, it feels like I've used a lot of swirls in this one. But of course you can change the tangles up as you need to, so you don't need to follow through. As long as you keep in with the construction or the shapes, you can then put in whatever tangle you want. And we were talking with the class yesterday, and some of those have put in some Christmas tangles and some holly and things. It's absolutely fine. Just go with whatever you want to do. It's not a problem. Okay. You see, so it just sort of works around that way. And if you find that you're getting into a routine here in a pattern you don't want to, start somewhere else and just break up that chain. Just sort of keep it going. So some are going to overlap, of course, but it's wherever you want to put them. See, just sort of going in and out underneath each other there. Fill that space. And you can make them as large or as small as you want to do. There we go. Just sort of working it round. There we go. A little bit there. Last couple of little spaces there. There we go, and in with that one. Just add a couple bits there. There you go. All right. So, next bit, let's have a look. Just going to bring in this line here. Just going to sort of, where's it going to go? Well, let's bring in this one first. So you've got this. It's going to sort of come across here. This one's sort of going to come up. And it's going to go sort of slightly behind that one. There we go. You see that's going to come back in. Like that kind of thing, and around on itself. And again, we've got a bit of a grid here, so let's put that in. And it looks like I started it with a little bit of a curve on there. And the same here. Let's go in this way. All right. And then if I just add a little line, a little square where the lines meet. Just gonna put this in there, work my way along. And just sort of fill them in as you're going. All right. See, just taking my time. There you are. Okay, I'm going to leave these ones and I'm going to finish that when I've got that tile in place. Oh, we're going to see Leslie Elf coming today, trust me. My God, she just walked in with a bit of a jumper. I can't say anything else. It might, no. Please don't take that the wrong way, anybody, if you are listening. Oh, do you know? You don't have to be daft to work here, but it really helps. Okay, here we are. This one, I'm going to bring round here. There we go. Okay. So, again, I'm going to finish this sort of shape off. So, it's almost like those little, it's like a zigzag, but with curved lines. There we go. And a little aura on the inside. Same with this one. of course we added bubbles just on the inside there. Again, just, you know, it's nice that they touch each other. Don't make them too big. And of course you could add another tangle on the inside of this if you wanted to. I know we've kept it pretty plain, but whatever you want to do with it, you can add more if you like. There we go. And down the other side. And then here we're going to come up with a loop. Same this side. Maybe it goes a little bit higher there. Same this loops, one either side, and then a loop, one either side. And of course we've got bubbles here, so let's just get these. It's really awkward, I know, over that line there. I think my tile's sort of overlapping rather than meeting. Well, that's okay. There we go, little bubbles. And then just fill in the gaps. There we go. Just again, a little bit of black ink in there. And just sort of add in those little bits. There we go. That's it, just fill in those in. So then we've got this space here, and of course we can continue this design. It's a little bit similar to the one we did in tile 18, which was like 5 minutes ago. But instead of stopping there, I'm bringing it back down. Back round there, see? So same as before, but then look, we've got that little sort of extra line in. Just bringing it back to make these lovely little comma shapes. And opposite ways, and just work it in with the space you have. Of course, they're not too time consuming, these, so it's kind of nice to just spend 5 or 10 minutes working with them, and, just getting them in. And of course try and keep up with them, because then each day it builds. I know some of you are saving them up, and that's great. But, as long as you've got the time, just 5 or 10 minutes. You don't even have to shade it. You can do that in your own time and whenever you want to do it. Okay, so we've got this one here. Now you see that this particular design, or this space, is sort of over 4 tiles. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to fill this one in when I actually get to number 24, because I want to make sure that the design that's going in there is sort of going to all work across the 4 shapes. So I'm actually going to leave tile 19 there. So let's have a look at it. So here we go. See if I can go a little bit. There we are, look. So tile 18, tile 19. You see how we've got all these lovely little swirls sort of kicking in and doing all different things. Let's bring in the shaded one, the monochrome version. You can see there, you've got this lovely sort of light coming round. And again, I've left this space here, so when I actually come and do this little bit, it's going to all be put together. So there you go. Thank you for your patience yesterday. I know we've got a couple to catch up on today, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll get through that. They're pretty quick ones to do. So there we go. So from the plain one to the shaded, and we've got the top section done. We're working really now on the bottom section. So okay, there we go. And have a good day, everybody. Of course, we've got class in as yesterday, so we're looking forward to doing some fab bits and pieces. So I hope you have a great day and enjoy, and stay safe, and we'll see you soon. You take care. Bye.